Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shade walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section. She call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, then laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I let gang, back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, then laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, then laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, then laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want, and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
What's going on, you guys? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everyone who watched this in the replay over here in the chat. We have, let's see, we got Jermaine in the place to be, Jay in the place to be. Let's see who else. I think that's it over here, representing for the Night Owls. All right. Anyway, you guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure you thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, leave a comment, and hype this video up. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, you guys can feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $Shades2, or cop yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Thanks to all who have donated. I definitely appreciate that. And we are getting ready to get started. So tonight, you guys, we got some more information regarding Nolan Wells. We got that dispatch call. Some people claim they hear somebody in the background saying something to Nolan. I don't know. I don't hear anything like that, but we will listen to that. Then Attorney Crump released a picture, so we're going to take a look at that. And what else? And let's see. Oh, the mystery girl is identified in the Nolan Wells case. So we're going to also be checking that out as well. And we're going to go back over some things. One person pointed out something to me, sent me a message, and we're going to go over that and talk about that as well. Okay? So If you are at work, you know what to do. Watch or listen to me on the download. If you are at home, get you a comfortable seat, bed, or whatever. And we are getting ready to do this big on live stream. All right, let me go ahead and change all the stuff around real quick and put my background music on, and then we will get started, you guys. Let me take this banner down. And I hope you guys had a beautiful Friday and happy and blessed weekend. All right. Okay, let's take this down. I got the wrong thing up. We got to take this down first, y'all. Just hold on for 1 second. And I'm going to read all these messages in 1 second. Oh, God. My tongue hurt, y'all. Every night, I told y'all before, my tongue be hurting every night because I be eating hot foods. And you know how you eat hot food, and I guess it burns your tongue, you know, or take the skin off. I don't know what it does. Anyway, that shit start hurting every night until it heals. So I'm not going to get me a piece of gum because that's the only way that it does not hurt, because you know you use the gum as like a cushion or a cover or something. Okay, now I think I got everything up that I wanted to have up. Okay, now let me put the music on in the background. I cannot believe we was on here for 5 hours last night, y'all. I didn't go to bed to 6 something. Man, I'm still tired from that. And then I had to go get up at about 10 to get ready to start my day and go to work. That was a trip last night, but it was a good live. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I need to do is go ahead and read these messages. Let me see what y'all said. You said, what's good? That MF and like button. If you are not subscribed, subscribe. Let's get it in. I know that's right. You are a mess. That video, y'all talking about that video. I don't know if you are able to see it, but it is an add-on to last night portion of what we saw. Remember, I'm not too computer savvy. I'm old school. You say you can't see the link. How am I able to share it so you can see it? Okay, we're going to create a show email so when people send us information, it'll be easier to retrieve. You can also go ahead and send it here. Then you can send it here. This is the email that's on my let me see what email is on my daggone YouTube page. Let me see. Oh my God, I have to go to my channel because man, I be having so many email addresses. It's plain ridiculous. I don't know which one I used. So we're gonna go see. Let's see what we get. Let's see. Edit channel. Let's see. Email. Let me see where I got it at. It's not right here. Let's see what email address I got on here. I forgot which one I used. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Oh, here you can't tell shit. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me check and see. Okay, just hold on for 1 second. Because on these damn cell phones, you can't tell nothing. You have to go to the actual damn desktop or whatever, you know, to see. I think I used my other email though, so you can send stuff there once I see which one it is. So hold on for 1 second, y'all. Let me just check it real quick. It won't take but a minute, about 2 minutes. Coffee kids, man. Let's see which one did I give on my page. Let's see. Your channel. Let's see. Let's see. Where's my contact shit at? Let's see. Customized channel. Let's see, y'all. Okay, let's see. Where did I put the shit at? So on my email address, I see anything else. So people don't see it. Oh, I know which one I use. Okay, so you can send it here. Okay, let's go back off this. All these damn pages open. Let me close all these pages off of the computer so acting stupid and shit. So you can send the stuff here, okay? Let me see. I'm just typing in here, okay? This is the email address that I have on my channel, okay? So you can send it right there. Don't worry about the name, okay? It's true though, okay? But I'm just saying, don't worry about the name. It's true all the way. And so you can send it over there, and then I can get it, and then I can show it. And see what I did with my damn gum. We're gonna start in a minute, y'all. Because I tell you, I'm not gonna be able to do this live if I don't put this gum in my mouth. Because I mean, even if I'm not biting my damn tongue or cheeks inside, I'm doing something else in my damn mouth. Whether I'm eating shit that's hot like a monster, because I'll be so damn greedy. And then I burn the inside of my mouth. Then at nighttime, this shit start hurting every single damn night. You know, it usually start about 7 or 8 o'clock. Because I'll be like, damn, I'm trying to eat. And I'll be like, girl, before then, because you know what's going to happen at 7 o'clock until your mouth feels all the way up. But we got to stop doing all this weird shit, especially as you start getting older, because that shit going to be like when you're younger and you bite your mouth, you be like, okay. You be good the next day. When your ass start getting older and you bite the side of your mouth or your damn tongue or whatever, that shit takes forever to heal up. So I gotta get a piece of gum because that shit be hurt. I was just telling somebody today, out of all the things, when you do shit to the inside of your mouth, that stuff be really hurting for damn weeks. So now I got the gum. Y'all thought I was joking. Because, man, I can't do it. I remember one time I bit the shit out of my mouth. And I can barely talk, y'all. Jermaine probably was laughing because I was like, he probably was happy. Shit, because he was like, man, shit, shut up. So I had to put gum on the side of my damn mouth, on my tooth in the back so I can stop biting and stuff. Just like I'm doing right now, because, man, that hurts like hell. Now we can start, okay? Oh, no. I wish. Actually, I don't, but no. Okay, so, but you can believe I was born in 85 if you like, okay? I'm so damn silly. Anyway, let's put Nolan's name up here real quick, y'all. And at least I'm fully awake now because, man, I was tired a few minutes ago. But anyway, so we got, first and foremost, let's take a look at that picture that attorney Crump, Benjamin Crump, released. Let's take a look at that and see what's going on here. Allegedly, it's supposed to be Katie, right, Jermaine? Katie and Nolan on the boat. And I thought we saw that picture already, but I'm not sure. So let's look at that real quick. Let me go to my TikTok thing and stuff. Let me go ahead and present and share. Which one is? Okay, it's this right here. All these damn tabs. Let's go to. Where did I put it at? Did I upload this shit already? I think I put it on. Let's go to profile. I forgot where I put it at. Okay, yeah, here it is right here. So, this is the picture. They said Nolan was cradling the girl on his lap right here. Okay, I see it. That does look like him. What? Hold on. Jermaine, you said you didn't see it when you looked at this picture. You can see this pretty, you can tell it's him. I know y'all think I'm tripping. Can y'all tell that's him? Right here. The girl is on his lap right here, okay? This is supposed to be Nolan right here. You can see the hair up there His leg is right here over the boat, okay? And I don't know, I guess this is his friends. On the boat. They said 7 living, breathing people on board. Say, looks like, well, damn it. It looks like Nolan with a girl on his lap. They on the boat and not on the island. So what y'all think about that? On the boat, but what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think it's him? Attorney Crump is the one who posted this. He shared this from Ma Houston 69 thread. I'm looking at the hair, how, the outline of the hair. You can tell it's a black dude. You can see his leg hanging out there. This is the girl right here sitting right on him. And it looks like her front is facing him, her chest area and all that. And she got her legs, you know how a woman sits on a man like that. That's how she's sitting on him. She's cradling him. Right. Is that what this is right here? The anchor thing? Mm-hmm. So what y'all think about this? So she said, so somebody's lying here because she said they were only together briefly. Okay, so let's see what briefly means, because this right here is longer than briefly. Okay, let's see here. They're coming out with new stuff every single day. Every day. A short time, okay? So there's no way they were only together briefly, okay? Because hell, if this is them right here, they probably was on this boat for a long time. And what time was this too? What time was this? That's another question. You say you don't know because the shorts are a different color. I don't know. You say you thought he went to her boat. You can see the shorts because I can't see no shorts on him. And the thing about it, you said Warren never mentioned she was on the boat. And the thing about it though, if this is him, what time was this? And if it isn't him, what black guy is this? And who is this then? And why is it that they believe this is Katie and Nolan? You said you would have noticed a blue color unless he changed shorts. Who's to say he kept on the same shorts though? You said the engine is up too. Let's see, you say, so they are by the shore, but did she come to their boat or what? I do not know. I know one thing, if this is her, then they were together longer than just briefly. Because when you say briefly, you make me think that you guys are only together for maybe 20 minutes or, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30, 40 minutes or something like that. And who took this picture? That's another question. Who took this picture? And do they got more? Because why these pictures are always blurry? Do they have another picture? Because it seems like if you would have taken one picture, you would probably take more pictures. So I don't know if this is them or not, but it looks like it can be him. I don't know what Katie looks like, but it looks like it can be because I'm looking at up here at the little hair, and that's basically it. And I can tell this person looks like they're black, but I'm not sure. Well, I mean, that is true. I'm just trying to say, maybe you change shorts. I mean, it's probably unrealistic. You say you have noticed a blue color, but it looks blurred right here. So I don't know how we would be able to tell. But then again, you can see their blue color, but it's not as blurry. This over here is not blurry as this right here. This is very blurry up here where he's sitting, where she has her legs around him. And you wouldn't even be able to see his shorts. So how would you even be able to see his shorts if she's, cradled around him and her legs is, that's why it's blurred. Her legs are right here. Maybe that's why they blurred it. Her legs and stuff are right there where it's blurry at. So you wouldn't really be able to see his shorts anyway. Jay, you wouldn't be able to see his shorts. And whose boat is this? You said it could be Katie's people. I don't know, but that's interesting. And so Ma Houston, 69 VIA threads. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. And that's the trip. Let's see what else we got. What did I do with the other video? I thought I sent it to myself. Oh, I did. I sent it on messages, I think. Let me see if this is it. So let's take a look at this right here.
So, dude, what was up?
Oh, this is the wrong. Now I played the wrong video. That's Carmelo Anthony, y'all. But hold on, let me see. Okay, we're gonna look at it because they talk about what's the name. This stupid ass. Okay, let's go back over here to profile. I'm trying to pull up the messages I sent to myself to show you guys. I'm trying to see where did I put it. Okay, we just saw that. Okay, let's see what else. Y'all got to bear with me because I'll be forgetting. And then let's see what you send in at. Okay, so I think this is the other video I wanted y'all to see right here. Now, what's this right here?
There's another video that I saw
What's
of
that music?
Warren Hudson discussing the details of the day that he got separated from Nolan Wells when he went missing. I want you to watch this clip and let me explain the things that stood out to me as I watched it.
People say that you guys just left Nolan behind. I've seen reports of people saying that you just left him. I see reports of people saying that you asked him to get on the boat. You told him to get on the boat. He didn't. What's the truth in that?
Well, Wyatt was having boat issues and the bilge wouldn't pump. So the bilge is basically a pump that releases water from your boat when water comes in. So I opened the back hatch and there's water up to the batteries. And that is obviously not good. There's water almost coming over the transom, which is where your motors sit and which is by the stern, like in the back part of the boat. So obviously we were in emergency. The boat, we're trying to save the boat. It's not like we didn't ask Nolan or we just left Nolan. Nolan decided to stay on the island with the girl that he was with. And the girl is a witness to that too.
Yeah.
I'm a practicing psychotherapist. I've been working with clients who've been struggling with issues like things like grief for over 20 years. And this young man is behaving very unusually. I'm going to give you some examples to demonstrate as to what I mean. Number one, the person doing the interview, whose name I will not say because I do not support him, he brought him to the location where this happened. That should have been a massive trigger. You just lost your best friend that you say is like a brother to me, that you explained we went to elementary school, middle school, high school together and continued to stay close through our first year of college. And now you're going back to the site where he lost his life. That is unusual. People who experience an emotional connect to somebody and they lose them, you could take that person back to the spot where they lost a friend or loved one 30 years later and it should trigger them. You're back 2 weeks later and having no emotional response to being in that location. That is very, very odd. I also strongly believe that his interview and his responses are being coached and was well rehearsed. Notice how many times, and you can see this throughout all of the interviews, but notice how many times he repeats himself. He doesn't refer to Nolan by any other phrase except Nolan. He doesn't say, man, my boy, or my good buddy, I can't believe. He doesn't say any of that. Just Nolan, 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 Nolan. That is unusual, and that level of repetitiveness tells me that this is a rehearsed response. Now, as a psychotherapist, we get trained as this kind of thing because very often we interview children who've had a traumatic experience through the family courts, like domestic violence or a divorce proceeding, or sometimes through SA. We have to interview children, and you can tell when the children have been coached by exactly things like this. I'll give you another thing that's really important that stood out to me. When people lie, they go into deep, irrelevant details. So when he was asking that clip about, like, did you ask Nolan to come back with you? He goes into a deep explanation on what a bilge is and the functionality of a boat. That has nothing to do with what is going on right now. But when people are telling stories, they oftentimes will give very deep explanations that have absolutely nothing to do with the content of the conversation itself. These are all things that let me know this young man is hiding something. I do not know what. I cannot tell you exactly what it is, but this would be incredibly alarming. And I think the last thing is he describes like Nolan want to stay with a girl, but 100% he should absolutely be saying things like, I wish I hadn't let him. Something told me, man, we need to stick together as a group. I wish I had asked one of the other friends to stay on the boat with Nolan. There is no evidence of remorse coming from this young man at all. He is simply repeating the story, detail by detail, with no remorse, no tears, no pain, no anxiety, no affect change as he tells the story. He's just telling the story, and he's explaining it in such a way that absolves him of any responsibility and puts all of the responsibility on Nolan. He has previously in other interviews said Nolan was drinking. He did not say we were drinking. He said Nolan wanted to stay. He did not say we supported Nolan saying, like, it's just all on Nolan. And again, 100% of the time, he should be saying something like, Nolan wanted to stay with the girl, but I wish we hadn't let him. Nolan wanted to stay with the girl, but we shouldn't have let him do that by himself. One of us should have stayed with him.
See?
He's not saying any of that. He is simply recounting the details of the story.
Like it's
as
been
if
rehearsed.
It's like a chapter in a book, as if it was just like a random day where nothing unusual happened. Not like it's the day where he lost his best friend and someone he refers to as brother. What did you notice in the comments, and what did you think of my analysis?
I think his little analysis was pretty good because I talked about some of the same things in the live last night. I said, first and foremost, if you were out on the island and you know y'all are drinking and doing the most or whatever, just having a good time, and your friend is like, I want to link up with this girl. Even if you do let him go ahead and go by himself, okay, even if he does, you're going to at least ask him, what time are you coming back? You know, you're going to link back up with us or whatever the case is. And when that time comes, if he's not there, you are going to be like, yo, dudes, let's go over here and see, where Nolan is. Let's go head back out to this island, to the beach or whatever, and check out, Nolan, see where he's at. You're going to get your ass in the boat and go and see, okay? Because I'm pretty sure they've probably been on that boat before at nighttime. And then when he did the interview, just like the dude said, no type of remorse. Keep on over to deep details about stuff nobody is even concerned about, okay? Just doing the most. Like he's hiding something, just like the dude said. Like he's lying. And I'm not saying he's lying, but I'm saying like he's lying. Okay, like it's being rehearsed. He's going through a routine and all that. And again, just like this dude said too, he said that normally when people are just basically, they just experience something traumatic or they know of something traumatic with a friend or a relative or someone like that, they're going to be like, acting like they are sad. Okay, especially if you go back to the area where the incident happened, most people don't even want to go back to that area. And if they do go there, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, my friend, my bro was over here. This is where we found him unalive. Oh my God!" Just showing some remorse, some remorse. That's what he should have been doing, showing that he's sad. He wished it wouldn't have happened, just like this guy is saying. And he didn't do any of that. And he kept on referring to Nolan just by his name. He didn't say my bro or anything like that, or my brother or nothing like that. So it's like, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and read y'all stuff. Let me go back. Come on. Yeah, you want to get yourself effed up. No, I'm just playing. I'm trying to look around on the other videos of that guy. Okay. You hadn't seen the pictures of that. Okay, so this is about the picture. Okay, so I mean, this is true. I just be throwing stuff out sometimes. Okay. And what's up, West Seal TV? Okay. And we just posted that photo, but you sent me some information on it. Thank you. So, okay, so this person is coming up next, Tracing, okay? Tracing me sound like he'd be really exaggerating. You said it could explain why most of them look afraid and scared, especially Javon. I think he had to watch what happened. So let's just say the friends didn't see what happened. The emotion would be, okay. The thing is that Javon, okay, so that other video we was watching last night where people were saying that it looks like somebody had another person over there to the far left, I believe, by the hair. And it looks like they were forcing that person to watch what was going on with the person on the beach ground. Okay, so some people said it was Javon. So let's just say it was. If that was him and that person on that beach is Nolan, that could explain the reason why he was looking scared. Okay. And y'all said his mom was also looking kind of scared. Because if he witnessed that, he could have been threatened. Just like some of those messages that we've been seeing. I mean, I'm pretty sure whoever posted is not using their true name and no telling who that could have been. Okay. Just a little weird. That was a theory, but maybe the altercation from earlier could have went on later until the night. It is proof that someone have video of what went down. I wish all the cell phone companies pinged just then. What I wish they would do, what they should have done is taken everybody's cell phone and checked everything out. And just because you delete stuff, and I was watching someone else today. Let me see, he's an attorney and used to be a judge. And then I was watching another guy who is an attorney as well. And they were saying the same thing that I told you guys last night, that even though these sites claim they are encrypted and everything else, but the thing is that the FBI, police, whatever, can still get certain data. Okay, they can't get everything, but they can get some data. So nothing is ever completely deleted. So if they got these cell phone records from each one of these kids, they may uncover something. Yeah, and then we can narrow things down. That's right. What the man said is false. He said Warren only said Nolan was drinking, but Warren said everybody was drinking, and he said it more than once. Okay. In video, for Warren said he got the news that Nolan was missing the next day. Okay. Well, he's saying that he needs to be remorse if he's sad, about what happened to his friend. Okay. And we hope that Warren was not, did not do anything. Okay, because we don't know for sure what Warren did or didn't do. He just never does. And that's what that man, that's what that doctor pointed out. You said it is ways to narrow shit down that can clear the friends out if they did leave, even though I still believe they knew something was up. That's probably why they left so early. Right. You're going to feel some type of remorse, just like the dude said, regret or whatever, about leaving and everything. And you never once heard him say, just like this man said, somebody could have stayed with him. We should have went out on the boat to look for him. They didn't say that. And that's weird. That's very strange. Okay, I'm going to check it out in 1 minute. Lauren said that it was very common people go back from the island on different boats from the one they came on, and this is what Nolan said he wanted to do. Remorse means guilt. Well, they could have guilt still. They could have guilt that they didn't go back out to the island to search for him when he did not come back. They could have guilt that they left him on the island with that girl regardless of what Nolan wanted to do. Okay, it's just like parents. We can let our kids go somewhere, and if something happens to them, okay, we sometimes, most parents will feel remorse because they feel guilty for letting their kids go somewhere, and then they got hurt. Okay? You say if you watch that video I sent you, you would have some different thoughts. Maybe if Nolan thought he was going to go back on another boat. Okay, let me go look and see what you're talking about real quick, okay? Hold on, let me do this first. Hold on for a minute, you guys. Let me stop sharing. Let me go ahead and look at this real quick. Wait a minute, is this the right one? Hold on. I think that one is on. What's my damn? Okay, let me get off my channel first. Hold on for a second. Let me make sure I'm on my actual correct email. Okay, yeah, this is the right one. So that's that picture we just looked at, okay? And we just showed this picture already. So here's the picture right here. Let me screen do this real quick. See if I can share this the right way. Okay. So Nolan is not on this boat right here, right? Okay, is that the same picture boat? I mean, let's see. I mean, that could be him over there. There's a person right here. This looks like a person over here. So that could be Nolan over there. So here is, okay. So the picture that we just seen that looks like a black person is actually this right here. Okay. That's the actual picture. So you just proved that that's not Nolan right there. Even though this picture here, what you think, man? Yeah, that's the same dude. Let me look up this closer because we can definitely do that here. Yeah, that's a different dude right here. It's definitely not Nolan. So Crump, he must have then checked this picture completely out when he posted it. And there's up close. So that's definitely not Nolan. Well, we already know it's not him when we saw this picture right here because Nolan is straight up. No, he's black. Let's look at this up closer. So is this the same person? Is this the same person, y'all? Because I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. What do you think, Jermaine? Okay, let's look at this again. this kind of looks like a different person because I'm looking at the hair, the ears. This girl is turned around this way. She's straddling him. That's her legs right there. This is so weird, you guys. Now let's go back to that other picture again. Let me go back in. Let's go back in. Okay, let's see. So that's that. Let's see. That's that. That's that same stuff over here on the side. That's that. Let's look at everything. That's that. This person right here looks like they turned the other way though. But you can't tell because it's so blurry. This person here looks like she's facing a different way. But the leg, let's look at the leg. But right here, it looks different than on this picture right here. So what do you, okay, let's see. What do you think, Jermaine, about these two pictures? Oh my God. Let's look and see. Let's look at these pictures together. This person right here, I know I'm not tripping. They do got the leg out the same. Look at this. But this person looks like she's turned the other way. It looks like she's turned her face toward his body. While this picture, she's turned a different way. At least that's what it looks like. I don't know if this is the same person. Okay, because when I look at this picture right here, the hair is different here, at least to me, than this picture right here. Okay. Everything else is similar. All this right here, this right here, this. So you said this is enhanced, and this is the original non-enhanced version. Okay. This is the non-enhanced, just a clip from it. I don't know why Crump keeps posting this stuff. He has no supporting evidence of. I don't know. He should check it out. But this girl right here looks like she's sitting in a different position. And I still say, but it's so blurry, it's hard to tell if this is the same person. It's very hard to tell. It's just that their hair looks different to me. They're sitting a different way too. This is weird. Let me see what y'all saying. You said look at the background. You said I can't tell, but it doesn't look like Nolan. Look at the background. Okay, what about the background? See the background there, the background there. We know this is enhanced. Okay, look at all that. All I'm looking at is just one thing. I'm looking at this girl here right here. That's all I'm looking at. Okay. We already see that everything else is basically the same. I already see that. We see everything is basically the same all right here. I don't know what he's doing. That's like a bag or something over here, right? That looks like a bag right there, a black bag. The same black bag. Somebody wrote a message saying that the bloody t-shirt or towel, the bloody towel is in the bag. Okay. This is so weird. It's hard to even really tell, to be 100% truthful. What is this right here? His feet is different or something right here than it is. Hold on. But it may be, the picture. But the feet right here seems different than the other foot that we just seen. And here, She looks like she's, like this by him. I can't tell how she's sitting. Is this her leg? Or this is his leg, right? His leg. So she looks like she's sitting right close to him, beside him. Okay, whomever this is right here. But on this other picture, wait a minute. On this other picture right here, this person looks like they are straddling this person. Okay, because this right here looks like her chest. Okay, this is her back, her butt, her legs. This person right here looks like that hair is a little bit different. These are the ears right here. So I can't say 100% if that's the same person. I just can't. You say it's all the same. You say it's AI enhanced. It is a lower quality than the others. Okay, but that would explain it. That would explain it. So maybe someone enhanced it to try to make it look like, because this dude right here is different than this dude right here. Okay, if y'all don't see that, then something ain't right. This person right here is different. Maybe somebody, if they use AI or whatever, they made it to look like that. Plus, this girl is sitting differently right here. She's straddling him. Okay. This girl right here is sitting the other way. Okay, the legs is out like that, but then in this picture up here, this part right here is different. If y'all can see what I'm pointing at, I don't know if you can. The feet right here is different. Okay. So, I mean, I don't know why people be doing all this weird shit. And Crump need to check out stuff too, 100% before you put it. Have his people check it out to make sure. I hear you, SL, okay? And thank you for pointing that out too. So y'all just pointing out that this is not Nolan, okay? I think they made this person right here look like him, because this right here is not the same person. You know, they changed some stuff around. Just like this person right here is straddling this person. This person right here isn't. I still don't see them sitting in the same position. You know, when if this is AI, they just switched everything up. That's crazy. And what did what did Crump say when he posted that, Jermaine? Oh, I know. I just said that. I said the top one you said is AI. So they clearly changed that one to make it look like Nolan. Okay. And then I still say this girl right here sitting in a different position than down here. Okay. She's laying down, not laying down, but she's bending down. Here, this person here is straddling this dude here. Okay, even the leg, this part, the foot looks different. And when you do use AI, it does do stuff like that. You know, just like on my I don't know if that picture on my thumbnail is AI. I think it is, and it made me look a little different. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is. But he needs to definitely double check stuff. Okay, thank you so much for sending me that. Okay, now let me stop sharing and see what else that y'all saying real quick. Hold on, Jermaine, you're fired. No, you're fired, Jermaine. You're fired. I'm just joking. Anyway, that's what this show is all about. Looking at stuff, seeing if it's real, seeing if it's fake. You know, finding out what happened if we can. Okay, that's what this is all about. All right, let me see what else y'all sent me. Hold on. So that's it, right? So I'll leave my email open in case y'all send something else. Okay, so now, so y'all just debunked that picture. Okay, now, now we know that it's not a picture of Nolan. So anytime we see that come out, we know it's not him. Now let's get back to this video from yesterday. Let's see if we can determine if this is real. Okay, hold on. This one right here. Let me go to it. So on this video,
It's clearly not Nolan. If it's not Nolan,
on this video right here, let me see, is it sharing? So on this video right here, what do y'all think? What y'all got to say about this? Do you think this, I think you checked this. Did you check this one, Jermaine, to see if it's AI? I want to freeze it in a minute. Hold on. Y'all agree yourself over there eating? Okay, so hold on. So what do y'all think? I mean, you can't tell 100% who this person is. The only thing I'm looking at is the hair. That's it. I mean, clearly other people wear hairstyles like this, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm looking at the hair more than anything. She did point out that the person obviously said that his shorts are khaki. She said that's from rolling in all that sand. So I don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for sure. We definitely see a lot of people holding cell phones. I do see, it looks like somebody is holding somebody by the hair. I can't confirm that 100%. I guess they're talking about right there. Okay, I'm not sure 100% on that one. Let me see if I can stop it right there. When you stop, it's gonna be too blurry. So what y'all think? Do y'all think that's actually Nolan? And that person was moving too. And I just wish that people will stop sending fake and blurry ass videos. You said it's fake, and you said it looks hella fake. So Jermaine, you think it's fake, and then Rexil TV, you said it looks hella fake. Let's see. You said you just sent Crump's original post with his remarks. That's like the ending part. Okay, but I don't know about the other part. Okay. Okay, I'm going to look at it in a second. And thank you. So now y'all saying this video looks fake. I wish it was some, it is a on social media on the web. It is a program that you can put these videos in to see if it's AI and stuff. So did you check it again, Jermaine? That's why you know it's fake 100%. Because I know a lot of people are playing this now. Over here on Shades 2, we try to check stuff though. You know, we try to check it as best as we can. So y'all saying now that this is totally fake. Y'all must have checked the video out. Well, you know what? If it is fake, it has a lot of people fooled. A lot of people fooled. The only thing I have to say about this, if this is not him and it's fake, and someone was done like this, okay, is this person reported missing or unalive or what? Those are the questions that I have. If it's not Nolan and if this is not fake. And if it is fake, again, they should find out who's doing all of these things because it's not really funny. It's stupid. I mean, what are they trying to accomplish by doing fake stuff? Okay, so y'all said this is fake, and we're going to go with that, okay? Now, let me go over here and see. So what about this? So do y'all think this right here is fake? Where this person said Wyatt smacked him in the head with some sort of big pole. The pole is hidden in the woods or near the garage, and there is definitely a backpack in the garage which contains or contained Nolan's blood on a tennis child. Like, the reason why I got a little problem with this one, I mean, it could be real, I don't know. Okay. But the problem that I have with this one right here is, why would you post this on social media? Okay. Because if they did do this, okay, and they're checking to make sure nobody tell, they would see this and then they would go and remove everything. So why would you put this up? And why didn't they take this and send it to Nolan's parents, Attorney Crump? Why not? Because putting it on social media is going to do what? Give the person or the people a clue, let them know that you know, so they can go hide everything. I'm just saying, if somebody knew what happened, you would think they would send this to the parents or the attorney or both, so they can go check this out, and they would have did this a long time ago. And another thing too, I still ask the question, when was this posted? Because if this was posted before the independent autopsy results were made public, then I could probably somewhat almost believe this person. But if it was posted after, then I'm thinking that this person wrote this based off of what Crump was saying about the red spot in the back of Nolan's head. I mean, it doesn't mean they're illers, okay? But you should, if your best friend that you claim you love and everything else gets unalive, okay? Even if you don't do the most, you're going to show some type of emotions, okay? I don't think you just will not show any emotions, okay? You say, yeah, that was my problem also about the video. I'm trying to show it is 125,000 on the line. Why put it on YouTube? You know what I mean, right? I mean, if somebody giving out a cash, what do you call that? A cash, they're giving you out a reward, a cash reward. Why would you put this on YouTube? You would be sending this to Attorney Crump. This information, you would have been sent it so you can get that daggone money. Okay, let's keep it real. You're not going to be posting it on social media, because what the hell are we going to do about it? Okay, all you're going to do is give the people who did it, some information so they know to go move this. And I ask this question again, what is the purpose of getting up on social media, putting fake stories out, fake videos, and all of this stuff? The thing is, what if they did do something to Nolan? Putting this shit out, will take the focus off of that, because then people are going to just believe that, nothing happened to him other than, him drowning. Nobody did it to him, even if they did, because all this bogus stuff they're putting up. So they're basically not helping the case. They're making it worse. Okay. It depends on Jay. It depends on if the person is oh my God, if the person is monetized. Okay, it's just a post. So I don't know where this comes from. If it came from YouTube or IG or where, because they all pay different. But on YouTube, I don't know if they pay for posts. I know that they pay us for live videos, pre-recorded videos, and shorts. But the pay is so damn small, unless you get millions and millions of views, that could be the only way you would be able to make a lucrative amount on YouTube. Okay? As far as posts, I don't think you get paid for just posting a post. Otherwise, I'd be really getting paid all the posts that I put up and stuff. And they just don't really pay that much, like I said before, because like a quick example is that last for, let's see, what month is this? This is July. So for, let's see, I just got to check. So for July, which was for June, the only thing that I made was $155. And mind you, a couple of people did donate money, and then I got a couple of memberships that pay every single month. So basically, all this content that I put up, it probably made, because let's see, $60 maybe, and that's with the ads. Okay, because if you don't have any ads on your video, you're not going to make the 60. Okay, so they don't really pay that much. So I don't think that is the reason why, because you would definitely have to make a live video or a pre-recorded video or a short out of this. And shorts, I mean, you got to have some million of views at least, if not more, in order to get something off of that video. Oh, I'm not going to get distracted, though. Thank you for letting me know that, though. Yeah, I'm not going to get distracted. I still think that those kids, has something to do with this. Okay, I don't care what people post online, what people say, until they prove me wrong with that autopsy. I'm going to always think that. Okay, point blank. Even if the autopsy comes out and say he drowned, it doesn't really let you know 100% if someone made him drown by, pushing him in the water or something like that, So I probably will always think that, something else happened, unless they really have some information or proof that, make me think otherwise. Because there's a lot of cases like this. We were just talking about one where two white kids, I think they unalived the little 13-year-old boy. Yeah. And then the one that I told you guys about yesterday that I need to look up, this little black kid went out with his white friends, and of course they did not return home with him. And he became missing, and I think they found him unalived. Because the people in the comment section, they were telling the parents, my condolences. So you have a lot of cases like this, so that's why you have to look at everything. Everything is not always the way you guys think it is. That, oh, this person just committed the S word, by HANGING themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or they drowned. They could have drowned, but that doesn't mean that someone did not, help them drown. Okay, so y'all said this is fake too, right? Yeah. More than likely. And the other one that I put, it was just somebody's giving, this one right here is just someone giving their opinion. He really doesn't know, okay? Stuart, he just posted. So anyway, like I said, I don't know, what actually happened to this kid. You know what I'm saying? As far as, after 4:30 or 5 or 6 or 6:30, because after that time, no one really seen him. Okay, which is odd if you have all these people on the island. Now, somebody today said it was only 300 people on the island. Then I heard it was 1,000, and then 400, and then 600. How many people were on the island that night and that day? Because the amount always go up, or either it goes down. But in my opinion, it doesn't matter how many was on that island. If it was a lot of people, whether it's 300, 400, 500, I just don't believe somebody didn't see something. They might not have seen the drowning, but damn, did you see him before it? What was he doing all that time? So let's read y'all stuff. You said, why do I think? I just think it is, okay, because people are acting too guilty. They're acting weird. Usually when people are friends, get hurt, be unalive. I don't give a damn about them being guys. They usually show some type of reaction. They may not cry. They be like, oh man, my bro got hurt or something like that. And like I said, if your friend is on the island and he did not come back, then I'm thinking maybe you would get in your boat and go try to find him. And then you would immediately call the mom, okay? You'd be telling her to come over. I got his keys, his phone, come and get him and things of that nature. Let's go out to the island and see if we can find Nolan. So that's why I think it could be a chance that it could be some foul play. Okay? So you said, Jay, Warren knows who or where the altercation started from. I believe that. I believe Javon knows where it came from. I'm like, what's the hurry to leave? Warren said, one of them was saying, get the F on. And we're going to listen to this other video in a minute on the boat. Get on the effing boat. So what's the rush? Well, he claims because of the water was coming into the boat or something like that. Okay, you said we can't say people didn't see him out for 6. The police interviewed 60 plus people. We don't know what they heard. Well, we don't know if they did, but I'm saying according to what we have heard here, we don't know what information the police may have that they're not releasing to the public. We're just dealing with what we know here. So from what we hear here on social media, you know, from reading stuff and all of that, the last time I heard somebody saw him is at 6 or 6:30, period. Just like we don't know if people saw anything, okay? Or if they did see anything, because we just don't know. And the police is not going to tell us everything that they know. They could be doing a whole investigation, investigating people, and we won't know because they're not going to put it out in the public. Now, let me see where, what's the name sent me this other video at, because I don't forget what I did with it. I thought I sent it to myself. Let me see. Now, let's go back to WhatsApp. Let's see. Is this it right here? Let's see. Okay, let me send this to myself. Hold on. Send this. No, you can't send it like that. Hold on. Let me send this y'all the right way. Dang it. Share. Let's see. Share. I need to share this to, I guess, wait, hold on. I made a mistake and share this to the wrong thing. These damn phones are so sensitive. If you click anything, get close enough to it, it just sends. Let's see. See if what's saying come up right here. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it the other way because it won't come up. Hold on, y'all, for a second. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Send it to my WhatsApp, and then from there, see how you do this stuff. Then from here. What is the thing at? Let's see. I may have to send it to my email. I can do it like that too. Let me just send it to myself. Let's send it here because it's going to be all night for me trying to send it the other way. So let me see if it came to my email. Hold on, y'all. Let me stop sharing real quick and let me go check to see. And we're going to look at the remarks too. Thank you. Hold on for a second though. Damn, that video didn't even send. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me send that again. Email. Switch this to right here. And see if we can send it again. Let me do this real quick. Okay, here it is. Right here. Let's look at this first. Then we're going to read Crump's remarks on the photo. It may be the same thing that I already read, but we will see. Okay, let's watch this video right here. Hold on, y'all. Oh man, let's see. So in this video, no, this is the wrong damn thing that I'm looking at. Damn. Go back to, in this video, they claim they heard something about Nolan or something. We're gonna listen and see if we hear that. Because I don't know, I haven't even heard this yet. So let's listen and see. Wait, I think I did this the wrong way. Hold on. I forgot how you do this shit. Let me see. I forgot how you do it. Let me think about how you do this. Think how you do this. Hold on, let me stop sharing. I think I did it the wrong way. Hold on, y'all. I haven't done this for so long, I don't forget how to do it. Let's see. No, I forgot how to do this. Let's share this. I was an expert at it when I was doing it all the time. I don't forget how to share this on the daggone computer. So y'all can see the video this way. Okay, let me do it the other way. Let me send this. See if I can share this and send this to my TikTok on here. It's so hard to do this shit. It's ridiculous. So it's going back to WhatsApp. Jermaine, I don't know why you didn't just send this to my TikTok, man. Oh, man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me just do this like this and send it to my thing. Gosh. In the time being, let's go ahead and read this other message, this other post that you just sent. Oh, yeah, this is the one I already read. But thank you anyway. We read this already where he said that Nolan was cradling the girl on his lap. The last time I saw him, 7 living, breathing people on board. When asked how many souls were on board, he said, looks like Nolan was with a girl on Wyatt's boat on his lap, not on the island, and 7 people on board. Let me see what these comments are saying. Somebody said what I said. Who took this picture? That person we need to talk to. And then somebody had the actual picture and they posted it back up there and they sent it to Attorney Crump. And they said that you can see it better. It's a white guy. Okay. And so they was trying to make sure he only put facts up there, not no bull crap. But I don't know. And then they got another picture of a boy sitting like that. This is shit. Hold on. Did y'all see this? Wait. I don't know what to say, y'all. Hold on. This is crazy. What? Hold on. Because y'all know I always read all the stuff, the comments and everything. Hold on. Let me see which one it is. It's not this one. It's, I think, is it this? Shit, let's see. No, it's not that. Okay, I think it's this right here. Or is it? Not that. I'm looking through stuff, so wait a minute, y'all. Because I have to make sure I'm showing the right stuff. It's not. Oh, yeah, this is it right here. Wait. Let me open it all the way up. So now I came down here and read the messages, okay? Don't forget this right here. Let's go down. So they said this is the actual picture right here. It's a white guy. Okay, it's not even a girl. Hold on. And then they enlarged it. Hold on. And this is the picture. Can y'all see that? Did it open up to see it or not? I think you have to share it a different kind of way. So let me do this. That's the dude, y'all. That's not a girl. But down here, it looks like a girl, I guess. This is crazy as hell. Y'all can't see it right now because I'm looking at messages. It look like a girl right here, but this girl don't look like she got on no shirt. I don't know what the hell is going on here with these pictures. Damn. Let's see what these people saying. So somebody did a Google a Google reverse image search. So on Google, it said this video was captured on July the 4th, 2026. It was recorded at 4:31 p.m. They said the footage was filmed by a bystander, a witness at the west tip of Horn Island. And then it's got Wyatt's boat. Cap is worn. On the left, number 2, and left 3 is Nolan, C4, and Katie, C5, Lucy, R6, and Eric or Evan, R7. Man, this is crazy. Okay, let's see what else they got. And then somebody else said, I asked Google Images for a photo recognition. It identified Wyatt, Warren, Nolan, and Katie. Okay. It says a white guy. Okay. It's okay. That's the actual girl and the boy. So it's 2 legs on the boat hanging off the boat, okay? Boy, these comment sections, that's what I'm reading, y'all. I'm reading the comments, okay? You can't see it because, I guess you have to do it a different way. Okay. This is a trip. And one of the pictures, they got 2 dudes together. Y'all think I'm joking? I wish I can get this damn picture so I can show it to you guys. So let me see if I can screenshot it and then send it to myself. This is a hot ass juicy mess. Wait, let me see if I can do it like this to be able to show it. I'll send it to myself. And Jermaine, I didn't know you got that off of YouTube. I told you before I'm not showing YouTube videos because I'll get a copyright. Don't send me anything off of YouTube. Let's see here. See how I'm going to send this. Hold on, y'all. Just bear with me real quick. I'm trying to show this. Let's see if I can show this on my channel. On my what's the name? Through my email. Let's see if I can show it like this. Hold on. Now let me go back. These people be tripping out in these comment sections though. But Attorney Crump need to make sure that he make sure this stuff is real. Because a lot of people got a lot of trickery and shit. Let me stop sharing real quick and do it like this. And then let me go ahead and see if I can get this message coming to myself real quick. Okay, let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, hold on. Now I can show you. I think I can show y'all this picture now. Let's see. So this is, hold on, all these damn files open up. Let's see if this is the right one. Okay. So this is what I was trying to show y'all, if I can see it now. Let's see if it's coming up. Y'all can see that. So I don't know what they did to this damn photo. They enhanced it again. It was two dudes this time. That's what I was trying to show y'all. So this is a hot ass mess. Somebody said it's not even his friends. Okay. They said this is not Nolan or his friends. That's crazy. It is crazy how they made this look like a dude for real. So that's what I wanted to show you because it's funny how they be changing everything up and stuff. But anyway, let me stop sharing this. Well, let's go back over here. So we just said, y'all just said that the video is fake. The text messages are fake. The boat picture is AI, fake. So what can we believe? You said, okay, was that before? Well, that girl just put it in the image search, right? And she said that it came up as July the 4th at, let me see if I can get this correct, at 4:30. Okay. You said, on the other hand, if he had teenage friends, saw him pass on and then lie, they would have a hard time staying cool and calm on the camera like Javon, Tristan, and Warren. The thing is, I think anytime people have friends, okay, whether they're lying or not, okay, if you're lying, you're not going to show no remorse unless you're faking. You know, sometimes when people do stuff, they will show remorse. They'll be acting like they're sad and everything else, and they're guilty as hell. You know, they just had a case where, was it the FedEx dude who took that little girl and stuff? Not him. I'm trying to think who it was. It was somebody else who, I don't know, it may have been the FedEx dude. He was helping, I'm not sure. The person was helping to search for the missing girl. They come to find out, and he was showing all types of sadness and everything. Come to find out, he was the one who did it. So the thing is that sometimes people fake stuff and be guilty. And then you got the ones who know they did something and they just don't give a damn. So they don't show no type of feelings or anything. And I'm just saying the way they kept on saying that, you know, Nolan is like, they love him and all this other stuff, you would think, even if they don't cry, they would be like, oh, I wish I would have went out there, you know, made him get his butt on the boat, my bro get on the boat, or maybe we should have stayed with him, or maybe we should have got in the boat, you know, and looked for him once he didn't come back. And you didn't hear anyone say anything like that. Well, they claim the altercation is fake. Okay, let me see if I can get that. Because what you would do is that you can download that video on your phone, right? And then you download the video, or either you can take another phone and you can record the video if you can't download it to your phone like that, and hold the phone up to it with the camera and all that and record it, and then you can save it and you can send it to my TikTok. Oh, okay. I don't think so. Did Katie reject them? Is that what Katie said? Well, we got her. I got the stuff to read about that. Jermaine, stop tripping out, okay? For real, for real. Goodness. Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I can look up the damn video my damn self. Let's see. Nolan, don't get the F up. Let me see if I can type this in the thing and get it from TikTok. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can do it. Let me close out all these damn links and stuff first. And then let me see TikTok. Okay. Yeah, hold on for a minute. Let me go to TikTok and see if I can pull this damn video up because they usually have every damn thing up there anyway. Y'all be getting mad over shit and stuff. You're just talking about a case. Okay, we really can't do a damn thing about it. We're just talking about it, seeing what we think is real, what's not, and that's it. Gosh. I forgot what the damn thing said now. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up here because I don't know if I'll be able to. Okay, this is it right here. So let's listen to it right here. And oh, this lady talking and shit. Damn. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we can hear it on here, I guess. Damn. Okay, let me share it first. This is the same video. I believe it's the same one. Wait.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
Right, and let's listen to that again. If this is not digitally, however you say a shit, if it's not enhanced, let's see.
To connect you.
Okay, so I did hear somebody say, "Is he DEAD?" Okay, hold on.
Detail assistance,
Wait, let's do this thing.
connect you. Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? To connect you.
So somebody said they overlapped a 911 call with the call to the Coast Guard and think people are going to actually believe it. Okay. Like I said, I don't know. Okay. Period. Okay. So what's this is the other one. Let's
I need y'all to pay attention. I need for y'all to turn y'all volume all
To connect you. Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I?
This is real or not. The thing is this right here. We don't know what the police may know, if they know anything, because they're not going to let the public know everything they know. And if something is weird and they are not trying to cover up something, they probably already know about this video, if this video is real. Let's see what people are saying. A lot of people think that video on that sand is real. Okay, a lot of people think that. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. I'm reading these comments. They said they sent that to Nolan's mother in Ben Crump's office. Okay. The thing about it, okay, so if they sent this to them, the first thing they should do is check to make sure this is authentic, because we won't know if it's authentic or not. All we can do is guess. Somebody says it's been digitally altered. The full call doesn't have any talking prior to Vicky introducing herself. Somebody said, nope, this is literally on the public government official website. Okay, so what website is that? What website is that? On the public government official website. Okay, let me look on my phone and see. Okay, hold on, because I want to look it up here. Let's see. Okay, okay, let's see. Mississippi, right? Where do you look at that at? Let me just type it in Google and see if we can bring that that up. I thought I had a copy, the actual one of it. Hold on. See if they'll pull it up. So let's look on Yahoo and see what they're saying, what video they playing. Let's see if they have it on here. If they have the actual audio. So they don't have it on here. Let me see what TMZ got up. Because that's the way we'll be able to tell. So this is it. Let me see if I can hear it. After this damn music stop playing, hold on. You're going to listen to the actual audio and see. Hold on, because I know TMZ ain't on.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Thorn, and
Hold on.
Cito assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Thorn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please tell me we have a membership?
All right,
Let me see if I can play that for y'all. You can hear them talking in the background. I just can't. Hold on. I just can't make out exactly what they're saying. Hold on. Let me go to TMZ copy of it. Okay, what did I type? Let's see. Let's see, y'all. Plan here is panic. Emergency. It didn't sound like it was panicking to me. Emergency call TMZ. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Is that the same thing? Yeah, this is. I think this is it right here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if y'all can see this. Okay.
Cito assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Thorn, and our village.
Cito assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip.
Listen, you can hear a lot of stuff in the background, but you can't really make out what they're saying. At least I can't. Let me see again.
Cito assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Thorn.
It sounds like I hear some bra. Hold on.
Cito assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Thorn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please tell me we have a membership?
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
What'd you say? Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right. Well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't
All
have the
right,
tag
unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at
Happy.
All right, and is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right, do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right.
When they ask how many is on the boat, why come they block that out?
All right, do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
North. Are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm available.
North 3 degrees. But
Anytime they don't want you information or call like an address or whatever, and when he told how many people on the boat, they mute that. Okay.
672.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Where are they calling from? Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Where? Okay, the call. Where are they at when they call? When they are calling 911? Where are they at when they call 911? Somebody tell me in the chat. When they call 911, this is the original audio right here from TMZ. So where were they at when they called 911? Do you know, Jermaine? Do you know Wet Seal TV? Do you know Jay? They on Horn Island. I thought they said they don't get cell phone coverage on that island. I thought they said you cannot get cell phone coverage on the island. So what y'all think about that? So cell coverage is spotty. So y'all kept on saying the reason why, besides the reason why the reason why Nolan did not have a cell phone on the actual island is because no signal. And I said, even though he can't get a signal, he should have still taken his phone because you can still record videos even without a signal, and you can also take pictures. And sometimes, I said yesterday, sometimes you can pick up a signal, just like when I'm in the mountains or when I'm in the forest. Sometimes I can still get a signal, not for long, but sometimes you can get it, and you can get it long enough to get directions or to do a 911 call before it hangs up. So when y'all said no cell phone service, I'm thinking that you can't get cell phone service anywhere in that vicinity on the island or on the boat. So I'm just asking, how did they call rescue? On their cell phone? You said, I'm wondering what time was the cancellation call for the rescue team. What time that happened? And if you call rescue, they're coming. Nobody ever said they canceled the rescue call, right? You can get a weak signal and make a call sometimes, but not pictures, which demand more bandwidth. No, when I be up in the mountains and stuff, no, that's not true, Rescue. When I be up in the mountains and there's no cell signal there, okay, it blocks everything. I can't even call people. Every now and then, I can get a signal, like if I go to certain parts of it, you may can get one for a minute or two, but then it's lost again. Okay, but I can still take pictures and I can still do videos. I have done them and posted them once I got out of the mountains, just like in certain parts of the forest and in certain places with T-Mobile. Shit, it just stopped working. But I can still do take a picture and I can still do a video, not on social media. I'm just saying just a video on my phone. Okay, you cannot get on the internet. You cannot call or anything. But you can still take a video and you can still take a picture. At least with my phone, I can still do all of that. The only time you can't do everything is if your whole phone service is completely, gone. Oh, okay, so they may have used, so is that what they use, a marine radio? Because she just said you lost connection, you're breaking up. And usually they say that on a cell phone, you're breaking up. So let me ask Google, who made that card and what did they use? So let's see if they're going to tell me. So that call was made about 4 p.m. Okay, roughly an hour after Wells was allegedly last seen by members of the group and before the boat returned to the mainland. So they made that call at about 4 p.m. They said an hour after Wells was allegedly last seen by members of the group. Let's see what else they got. And that boat left Horn Island at about 4:31. So that island is about 10 miles off the Mississippi coast. Okay, I'm just reading this stuff, okay? Okay. Let's see, maybe just maybe Warren called the rescue thinking the rescue team would break whatever it is going up without looking like a snitch. I'm giving them the benefit of a doubt. Warren said most of the kids out there do not take cell phones with them. This is not a mountain. This is Horn Island. Warren said you can make calls sometimes but not send photos. Okay. They supposed to be heading home. Now, I didn't say send photos. What I said is that even when you don't have a signal, you can take pictures. That's what I said. Just like you can record. I didn't say send. You can't send anything because you don't have a signal. But you can still record stuff and you can still take pictures. You can certainly take a picture because you're not using the internet or anything like that. You're just taking pictures. Just like if your cell phone gets turned off. Okay, let me just break it out like that. You can still record on your phone. Okay, you can still take pictures. We're not talking about sending pictures, posting pictures, or anything of that nature. We're talking about simply snapping pictures, just as clear as I did. And as far as being on a mountain, the reason why I use that as an example is because in the mountains, you know, you cannot get cell phone coverage, okay? Just like when you go on the beach in certain areas, okay? Because, you know, I live out here on the West Coast. You can't get cell phone coverage. You know, you can get coverage, you can't get a signal, but you can still take a picture, okay? You can still record if you choose to. Even when I was on the airplane, I could not get a signal at that. They tell you not to put on the airplane mode, but I didn't even do any of that. What I did is just took pictures, you know, while I was up in the sky, okay? And you don't use internet, because even if your phone is not on, if it's not in service, you can still take pictures and you can still record. I got 2 or 3 phones over here right now. As a matter of fact, one of the ones I'm using right now is not on, period. But I still record videos, okay? It's my old phone. I just record videos on it, and at times I'll take pictures with it because the camera is still good. So that's what I'm talking about. But on the boat, they may have been using, like you said, the little thing on there. They didn't specify if they were using a cell phone. The reason why I thought it was a cell phone and why I think it is because they said it's breaking up. Their connection is breaking up. So let's see what else it says here, what they're saying.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
Yeah, we do not have the VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to...
So he is on his cell phone, okay? He's on his cell phone because they said it's breaking up, and then they asked him, do you have a radio? He said, no, I do not. So, so that doesn't mean that he couldn't have taken his. I mean, if you're going to stay back on the island, okay, and you're going to catch a ride with somebody else or whatever the case is, he would need his phone when he gets back to the mainland to let somebody know he's there or whatever. So I'm just thinking he probably would take his phone. You had a CB on yours, Jay? Okay. So right here,
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
the phone is breaking up, okay? The phone is breaking up, losing connection.
Yeah, what?
He rude as hell.
So you're
Yeah,
breaking
what?
up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
See? So let me look up something real quick. Oh my God, let me do it like this. This damn air conditioner be cold at night. Yeah, so the thing is, they said no, they don't have one. Okay. So he was on his cell phone because that's why they were saying it's breaking up. And that's, I thought they were muting that, but his phone was breaking up. Okay, point blank.
VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going. Cause...
Look.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
Yeah, we do not have the VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify?
You can't tell y'all a damn thing. Y'all, I cannot tell y'all shit. Okay? On everything I can. Y'all men think y'all know so much, man. I promise you, you do. Listen clearly. I told you this boy was on a damn cell phone. You can't tell y'all shit.
One more time to make sure I have it correct.
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
Yeah, we do not have the VHF radio.
All right. Well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Now, as far as him showing, like they are concerned, in my opinion, they are showing that they are concerned about, the boat sinking. I can hear that in his voice, that he's concerned about that. Okay, and he is on his cell phone, like I said, because it was breaking up. Okay, and then the dispatcher clarified that. You can't tell y'all anything. I told y'all before. Okay, and so that means that sometimes you can get cell phone coverage. I mean, signals, just like in the mountains, just like when I'm out on the beach in a boat or whatever. Sometimes you can get it, sometimes you can't. But I know good and damn well you can still take pictures and you can record. I don't care what y'all say, because I have done it many times. I've been on YouTube since 2015. I have posted many videos from places that I shouldn't. Okay. Or I you really can't, because, no cell phone signal. But I can record the video. I can record the audio of myself, just can't send it nowhere. And then when I go get off the mountain and get to an area where I can get my signal, then that's when I send it. And let me tell you something, sometimes even when you send it in certain places, it does not send then, but when you get to a coverage area, it sends automatically. Okay? Like even Jermaine can witness that. Sometimes, like in this hospital that I go to, you can't get shit in there. Every now and then it come up, but it don't stay on. It's just like where they're at right there. And sometimes I'll send messages and it'll say it's not sent, or we won't send it right now. You have to wait till your signal comes back in. So as soon as I leave out of the building and get away from where the building is, then everything is sent. It may be hours later. Okay, shit. But it eventually sends some of the messages, maybe not all, but some. But I know damn well you can record videos, because we're just talking about the regular phone functions. We're not talking about actually posting on social media, because we know you can't do that. And I still find it very odd. Okay, I don't care what y'all talking about. Okay, I find it very odd that there was no pictures of anything, not even before he went to hook up with this girl. Okay, that's very odd. He's a teenager. Most kids, they love to take pictures. Okay, even grown-ups take pictures. Like I said, every time I go somewhere, I'm taking pictures and posting them. In some places I go, there's no cell phone signal. But I still take those pictures, and I still sometimes record those videos. So now we just found out that he was on his cell phone when he made that call for assistance. Okay, period. Now, as far as what's going on in the background, I cannot tell what they are talking about. So the other audio that I played from TikTok, I don't know. It could be digitally, it could be enhanced. Okay, let's put it like that and stuff. I don't know for sure. We can't tell what they are saying.
CISO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the
CISO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west.
But I tell you what, whatever they are saying, they are hyped up about it. Okay. And I heard somebody say bro or bruh. So what are they talking about? Are they talking about the water coming through the boat? Because they could be. Okay. Let's hear again, see if we can hear anything.
Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the
CISO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the
I don't know what they're saying, but it could be any damn thing. All right. But I do hear someone saying, sound like a girl, I don't know for sure, saying bruh. It could be a dude. I don't know. It's hard to say. But they are talking about something. I'm assuming that they're talking about the boat, the water coming through the boat. But I don't know for sure. Well, we already figured that they may not be saying that that other video may be fake. Okay. They may have enhanced it, because again, you can't really Clear
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the
really determine other than bro what they are saying. It does sound like they hyped up though, I can say that. But they could, excuse me, y'all, they could be hyped up about the situation on the boat. So I don't know for sure. So it is what it is. So I don't know about the other thing. Here's the other one right here. Let's see.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the
Here is bruh. That's the only thing I can make out. Somebody said, listen to around the 11-second mark. It sounds like someone saying, no, wake the fuck up. 11-second mark. Let's see. 11. Okay, we're going to listen. Listen real good around the 11-second mark. Okay. I wish this damn tow operator would lower her damn voice, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's see.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir?
Wait.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir?
Okay, so that right there is not in the original video. Hold on.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our
I
bilge
don't-
pump
I don't-
stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
Yeah.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir?
Oh, no. This is the original video right here. I do hear somebody saying, sound like they saying, no, wake the fuck up. Okay. This is the original video right here. Okay. I didn't even hear that before. Okay. I'm going to just be perfectly honest. So this is the original video through TMZ. They're not going to put up no fake shit because TMZ don't want no bullshit. This ain't no YouTube shit, no content creators. You talking about TMZ. Let's listen to this
Detail
again.
assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can
Okay.
you give me a
So right there, in that second right there, you do hear somebody sounds like, no, wake the fuck up. And I definitely heard the bro, a bruh or whatever. So if y'all can hear it, then y'all can't hear. And this is not altered. This is straight from TMZ. You said you didn't say it was a cell phone. Okay, Jermaine. Y'all, listen, dudes. It doesn't matter. Okay, Shades 2 was right when she said it was a cell phone. It doesn't matter. Okay, y'all men just cannot accept that you were wrong. Okay, I said from the start it's a cell phone. Y'all said it wasn't. You said it was a CB or some shit or high frequency two-way radio and stuff. Y'all start talking about you had a CB on your boat and everything else. And in this actual audio right here, this is the actual one, okay? And you can't hear, no, wake the fuck up. Let's see that again.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir?
Wake the
Can you give
fuck
me a
up.
description?
No, wake the fuck up. That's exactly what you hear in there. So could it be that he was on that boat then and they were doing something that they shouldn't be doing, like getting effed up for real? And then you know what, on something, and then they got panicky. That's crazy, man. I don't know what this person's talking about here. I ain't hear all this. All I heard was, no, wake the fuck up. And I heard somebody said, bruh. before that. And they in the background, you can tell that a lot of stuff was going on. Like I said, in the background was a whole different situation. It's like they're panicking about something. If y'all don't hear that, then something's wrong. Okay. As far as the boy talking on the phone, I wouldn't say he was like panicky like that, but you can tell something is going on. Okay. I wouldn't say he was calm either. Okay. It sounds like, something is going on, but certainly those people in the background, it certainly sounds like something is going on. They say check his chest. Let me see, these people be really listening. At 115 to 116, let's see if we hear that. Oh, let's see.
Schools.
What'd you
Hello?
say? Hey,
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right, well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership like guaranteed. I don't
All
have the
right,
tag
unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or
He said
anything,
Warren.
it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at
They did mute that.
All right, and is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right, do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right, do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me
You
go.
know what? Listen, it's something else going on in the background for sure. All right.
If not, I can send you a text message.
And they're not talking about no damn water coming on no boat. Okay. There's something else going on in that background. Okay. And I definitely heard the no part. Wake the fuck up. I don't know about that check his chest, but I did hear them talking. Okay. So something is definitely going on in the background. And if this is not a cover up and the police heard this call, you can't tell me they didn't hear all of this. This is the actual audio right here. This is not an enhanced one or anything else. Damn. The thing is, we don't know exactly what they said. No, they call him that for short. I don't know about this. Somebody said they heard Nolan is DAD. I don't know if I heard that, but I did hear bruh and the other thing that I just said. I don't know about that right there, what she's talking about. Okay. Everybody else did timestamps to where they heard things at. That's why I be reading these damn comments, because in the comment section, man, they be having stuff. Somebody said he sounds distracted. It's like he's looking at something else. Now, one could say he's looking at that water, but I think it's more because those kids back there in the background are hyped up about something. It ain't about that water coming in the boat, because didn't they cancel the call or they didn't use the service? So if they were that distracted about the water coming on the boat, they would have just went on and let them come. Nah, it's something else happened on that boat. Okay, something else happened on that boat, and they got somebody to come and help them with that situation. They probably took that dude. They probably took that dude back to the mainland, and then later on, I don't know what else they did in between there. I'm just guessing right now. That's crazy. And what you say? Shay, you never heard somebody not doing their job and say, wake the fuck up. What you mean? No, they said, no, wake the fuck up. That's what they said. No, wake the fuck up. And then you hear, listen, if somebody wasn't doing their job, ain't nobody going to be sounding like they panicking in the background. Yeah, and it's not about that water coming through the boat, because you would clearly hear them talking about the water. Okay? I bet you he got a hold of something. I can't wait till that toxicology report come back. If somebody wasn't doing their job, you just say, wake the F up, dude, and leave it at that. You're not going to hear everybody in the background acting like they sound like they were panicking. those people in the background sound like they are panicking. You can hear a bunch of stuff going on in the background. Let's listen to that one more time.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the
See,
west tip of
bruh,
corn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir?
and the
Can you
way
give me
this dude said, no, wake the fuck up. He ain't telling him to do that like that. He's not saying it like that because no water coming through the boat. That's a different type of tone he's using there.
a description? Ankles.
What'd
Hello?
you say? Hey,
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right. Well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
If your boat was sinking and you're going down, you're not going to be saying it like he's saying it. He is distracted by something, and the people in the background are not talking about that water. Okay?
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't
All
have the
right.
tag
Unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If he was telling somebody wake the fuck up because the boat is sinking, when they was talking to people, so that's Lauren, right? And the person who did the interview with that dude, isn't that Warren who did the interview? So if that's Warren who did the interview, he would have brought this up and said we had to wake up. No. Okay, they would have said that to help out with the boat. And what exactly should he be doing? How would that be possible if they said the last time they saw him was at 3 o'clock? Well, not them, but Katie said the last time she saw this dude right here is at 3 or 3:30. And then one of those dudes said last time they saw him was at 4 o'clock or either 4:30. So how would they be telling him to wake the fuck up to help out with the boat, okay, if they claim that he wasn't on the boat? Because the last time they claimed they saw him, first and foremost, he's supposed to be with Katie at that time. Because then, okay, in that thing that the girl pulled up, she said this happened at around what time? At 4? I can't remember what time I said before. Right, 4. No. They saying that no, wake the fuck up, ain't like, dude, get up, help with the boat. It's not that type. He's saying like this dude is knocked the hell out. No, wake the fuck up. That's different. Okay. And then you hear the girl in the background talking about bruh. Okay. And then I can't make out the rest of the stuff they're saying. But they are talking about something totally different. You got one person back there is talking about the boat because he said Warren. And he was telling him something about the boat. But the other kids in the background are saying something, talking about something else. I believe, okay, because Katie said that he was with her briefly. Okay. So what if he was with Katie briefly at 3? Okay. 2:33 or whatever. Then he left Katie at 3 o'clock and she assumed that he was going back to the boat to go back to the mainland with the friends he came with. So say he did do that. All right. He went back to the boat to go back to the mainland. They got on the boat and they started partying. started doing DRUGS, okay? And then something happened where he owed, you know what I'm talking about. The boat started leaking, getting in water or whatever the case is. They had to call for help. And at the same time, this dude wouldn't wake up. So that's why you hear in the background, no, wake the fuck up, and all the other commotion. Some people, the other dude who was talking, he talking about the water stuff. He's talking about something that Lauren should have, because Lauren said he got it or whatever the case is. But those other kids are not talking about that. They didn't join into that conversation. They're having a whole total different conversation. Plus, the person on the phone, Warren, I guess, is distracted. Not just by that water, it seems like he's distracted by something else as well. Okay? Because the woman kept on bringing his attention back. Somebody said you can hear them asking is he unalive. And then, okay, so when they called for help, they ended up, what? Having somebody else come out there to get them? Is that true? Let me see. Let me check that out. I do hear no. I'm not bugging. I do hear no. If you don't hear no, you're tripping.
Coast Guard?
What?
What did we
Do
hear?
you need the United States Coast Guard?
What'd
Hello?
you say? Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right. Well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership like guaranteed. I don't have the tag
Unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS
It's
coordinates?
back here. Let's go ahead and go up somehow.
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right. Well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership like guaranteed. I don't
All
have
right.
the tag
Unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
North. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm available.
North 30 degrees. 4672.
All right. 4672. All right. And you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry, look.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
Yeah, we do not have the VHF radio.
All right. Well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right. Looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
Yes,
on
we are
Horn
at Horn
Island?
Island. Yes.
All right. Is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We were
They're
sinking.
saying on
Yes.
here.
CETO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be reading what they said. It actually happened. Hold on. So his grandfather came out there and picked him up. So they claim that the people really did not need assistance. So they claim Nolan's friend later said that he had chosen to stay back at the island after the boat was towed back. That's crazy. So let's see. The confusion continued when the dispatcher asked how many people were on board. The caller replied saying that there were no children and also no one over the age of 21. The dispatcher repeated the question, seeking the total number of people on board. The dispatcher called the CETO captain and explained that the people on board were panicking. The captain replied, saying that he had already called the operator's grandfather, Jerry Ackerson, who said the situation had been handled. Contrary to belief, the people on board did not indeed need assistance. Nolan's friends later said that he had chosen to stay back at the island after the boat was towed back. The group had been partying at Horn Island on July the 4th. They came back to the mainland without the 18-year-old. 2 days later, Nolan's body was found washed up at the shoreline. Mississippi officials have suggested that Nolan had drowned. Okay, however, his family questions their conclusion. Okay. That's crazy. A lot of people think that call was a cover-up. And I'm beginning to think that too. They got different stories. I thought they said he stayed back because he wanted to hook up with that girl. So some people are just weird. Man, hold on. Let's see. I'm just reading these comments. So the thing is, like I said, in the background, I just heard a lot of stuff going on. It sounds like they were talking about something else, as well as, that one dude was talking to Lauren about the boat. But the other people in the background did not sound like they were talking about that boat stuff. I did hear somebody say, no, wake the fuck up. You can hear it very clear, just like I heard somebody say bruh or bro. That's what I heard. Period. All right, so let's move on, okay? Because we would never know 100%. They definitely said, I don't know, but they said, wake the fuck up. No, wake the fuck up. And Javon know that Javon definitely knows that his mom, I think, calls Nolan no. Well, it's on there on TMZ. So regardless, if it's no, yo, this sound like no yo, because yo and no sounds totally different. The thing is, they say wake the fuck up, okay? And you don't know who they're talking to, just like I don't, okay? But it sounds like it said no, or Nolan wake the fuck up, or something with the end, okay? But not no yo wake the fuck up. I know what yo sounds like. It sounds like they said no, wake the fuck up. Just like the other person, the girl before that said bruh or bro. Now all the other stuff they're saying, I don't know. I can't make out the rest of the stuff they're talking about, but it certainly sounds like they're talking about more than a daggone boat. And they just said that leak wasn't like they try to act like it was either. So it is what it is. Now we're going to move on to the next part. That's a hot ass mess. So let's look at this real quick.
It wasn't, there was just a couple boats looking for Nolan. There was planes and helicopters and, you know, everybody. So.
And then after this, you know, obviously they didn't find Nolan that day.
Right.
And so what was your reaction like when you heard the news, or how did you hear the news that they found Nolan's body?
Well, the next day, well, it got to be about 1 o'clock on July 5th. And I was like, my mind started to turn. I was like, man, you know, if he's not awake yet, like, where is he? Like, you know, like I got very, very worried. And, you know, I was with my buddy Brooks the next day, and we're driving, and my buddies were texting my group chat. They were like, hey, listen. And then I got a phone call from my buddy Trace, and he was like, hey man, they just found his body. And I was like, I wanted to have hope, but it was really, really hard to have hope when they haven't found your buddy in the last 2 days. And, but there's still a little bit of hope there, you know, like maybe, you know, he's not gone, and maybe, you know, he's okay. But my reaction was just, I was with my buddy Brooks, and I broke down. I mean, I haven't experienced death a lot, but especially with someone I'm as close with as Nolan. And I mean, I broke down, and I sat there on my buddy Brooks' shoulder, and I cried, and I was upset. I made a couple phone calls to my buddies and checked up on my buddies, because, you know, I care about my buddies too. I mean, like, we're all experienced this. Like, we all realized at the same time. We all heard the news at the same time. Like, you know, he's gone. And so it was really, really hard on me. I mean, I've never experienced something like this, and it was traumatic. I mean, I could tell you where and when I was there, when I got that phone call, you know, where I was. And I just remember, like, it was insane. Like, I can't even put into words how upset I was. It wasn't like there was just a couple boats looking for Nolan. There was
anyway. Okay. So somebody said, okay, wait. So they actually never got the boat towed. The grandfather came to get them, but that's not what they initially said. Initially, they said the boat had to be towed in the water. So that was a lie. Also, why wouldn't they answer the question to the sea tow dispatcher about how many people are on board? They sure didn't. Also, the girl, Katie, who they said Nolan chose to stay on the island with, said that the last time she saw Nolan, he told her he had to leave, and she assumed he was heading back to the boat where his friends were. I'm so confused. That's what I'm talking about. I believe he came back to that boat. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. That's what I believe. Period. Okay? And as far as him looking distraught or whatever the case is, I mean, he's just talking normal. I don't see him like, you know, like some people would be. Just like I said before. Period. Just a sad situation. I hope they find out for real what happened. But knowing, you know, a lot of people are talking about that part, period, Mississippi, period, but that area in particular, about the racism and all that. If they want to cover this up, it probably will be covered up. Now let me hear this. This right here is probably a big lie, but we're gonna listen to this anyway. I just want to hear this, what they're talking about.
And then it came time to leave, and so while Wyatt was like, Nolan, get on the boat. Like, come on, we're leaving. And Nolan was talking to that girl, Katie McCormick. And he was like, oh, I'm just going to go back. I'm going to get off. TikTok only lets you send 1 minute videos.
Well, I know.
But he was like, oh, I'm just going to go back with Katie. We'll be right behind y'all. We were all going to the same house, the same place. He was like, I'll be right behind y'all. Y'all go ahead without me. I'll see y'all at, like, I'm literally going to be right behind y'all, whatever. So, Wyatt and all them left because they were like, okay, he's going to go with Katie, whatever. Well, then everybody got back in and we were all at Ava's house and Wyatt was like, where's Nolan? He was like, isn't he coming with Katie and them? And they were like, yeah. And Warren was like, let me call him and ask where he is. Or Warren was like, I have his phone. Like, somebody called Katie and asked where he is. And then they called Katie.
They don't even notice.
And that's when they found out that that Nolan never went with her either. She said that Nolan never went with her. And so no one knows what happened. Like, literally no one knows what happened to him, and it's so fucking heartbreaking. It's sick that people are sitting there blaming that on Eric and all them, like his childhood best friends. Like, it's sick. And then it came time to leave, and so Wyatt was like, Nolan, get on the boat. Like, come on, we're leaving. And Nolan was talking to that girl, Katie McCormick. And he was like, oh, I'm just going to go back. I'm going to get off. TikTok only lets you send 1 minute videos.
Well, I know.
But he was like, oh, I'm just going to go back with Katie. We'll be right behind y'all. We were all going to the same house, the same place. He was like, I'll be right behind y'all. Y'all go ahead without me. I'll see y'all at, like, I'm literally going to be right behind y'all, whatever. So, Wyatt and all them left because they were like, okay, he's gonna go with Katie, whatever. Well, then everybody got back in and we were all at Ava's house and Wyatt was like, where's Nolan? He was like, isn't he coming with Katie and them? And they were like, yeah. And Warren was like, let me call him and ask where he is. Or Warren was like, I have his phone. Like, somebody called Katie and asked where he is. And then they called Katie.
They don't even notice.
And that's when they found out that that Nolan never went with her either. She said that Nolan never went with her. And so no one knows what happened. Like, literally no one knows what happened to him, and it's so fucking heartbreaking. It's sick that people are sitting there blaming that on Eric and all them, like his childhood best friends. Like, it's sick.
They definitely need to, if they haven't already, try to find out who these people are and question them for real. So let's see this real quick. Oh, no. Let me go to the other thing that I'll show because you've been on here for how long? Let me see. You've been on here for 2 hours and 29 minutes, 3:26. So let me see this other thing that I was going to tell y'all about. Hold on, let me find it. Because we would be bickering, not really bickering, but we'd be debating this thing all damn night about, the audio and all this other stuff. We're going to all have our own opinions about this and what we hear. Chris Brown, I believe, about to go get on probation. Okay, let me see. Let me go to my WhatsApp and get this real quick. Hold on, y'all. So let's see, what did I do with that? Let me see if this is it right here. Hang on. Oh, that's me. Hold on. Okay, I may have saved it on my other phone. Hold on, y'all. Let me check to see what did I do with this other damn thing real quick. Hold on for 1 second. Let me see. It's not that. What can I do with that information? Let's see. Is this it? Let's see. Oh, we already saw that. There was something I was going to show y'all tonight. I'm trying to find it, see what I did with it. Over here and look and see. What did I do with it? I wonder did I screenshot it? Let's see. The mystery girl identified. That's the one I was trying to tell y'all. Hold on. Let me see what I do with it. Let me just type it in Google because I forgot what I did with the damn thing. Okay, let's see if I can pull up. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, let's see. Hold on. They said they're having a lot of conflicting accounts from people who are on the island. So they said, according to the Daily Mail, the woman Wells was reportedly speaking with before he disappeared has been identified as 19-year-old Katie McCormick. Wells was last seen on Horn Island on July the 4th after his friends said he chose to stay behind on the island while they returned to the mainland after the boat developed issues. So they said Warren spoke to Nolan around 3 p.m. on July the 4th, when Nolan indicated he would get a boat home with another group of friends. However, Katie's sister, Gracie, disputes the claim that Wells intentionally stayed behind to continue talking with Katie. So Katie's sister is saying that is not true. She said Katie had a conversation and assumed that Nolan, she said Katie just had a conversation and assumed that Nolan was getting ready to get on the boat he came out on. Katie assumed the friends telling him to get on the boat would not have left him. Now, according to Gracie, Katie was on the island with a different group of friends and later left with her brother and his fiance. She said her family has fully cooperated with investigators in Wells' family. Katie has not spoken publicly about the case. I believe her when she says that she assumed that he was going back to get on that boat. Okay. And she said that briefly she only had a conversation with him. I believe he went back to that boat and I believe something popped off. And I hope that they find out and I hope that it's not covered up. Because I believe he went back to that boat, something popped off where they were all doing DRUGS and Nolan got some bad DRUGS or old whatever. And, I believe something popped off. I really do. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe. This stuff does not add up. And just because somebody don't indicate foul play doesn't mean it's true. Okay? Remember where this is located at and all these people positions and some with law enforcement and stuff. So it is what it is. And they don't mention nothing about her dad coming there. So the brother and his fiance picked up Katie. And that's according to Katie's sister, Gracie. So that was Gracie talking. Okay, let me see. You said you don't believe her or any of them. You don't believe nobody, do you? You say you feel like she's mocking the situation. You said so they knew Katie, but somehow Nolan did not know her until that day. Tracy and Javon knew Katie, not Nolan until that day. I feel like she's mocking the situation. That means Nolan did not go back with Katie despite rapping with her for a while. She said that only briefly if she's telling the truth. You say you don't believe any of them. Okay, let me see what you just said. Man, oh man, this is a hot ass mess. This whole entire case is tripped out. I guess Jay must have went to sleep. He said he ain't gonna be up tonight. Well, we ain't gonna be up much longer either. Shit, not like we did last night. I was up to 6 o'clock talking about this case. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me do this. And a lot of people are talking about how fast that they ruled out. They said it was no, they don't see. What did they say? How did they put that? No suspected foul play. How fast that was ruled out. That's not good. But they still have this investigation open, so they must know something. Okay, they must know something. Something is not adding up. Let's put it like that. Okay, let me see. Let's go to and pull this open. This case is a trip, man. It's just you don't know what to believe. So here's Nolan's document. Let's see what you got here. Okay, let me do this. Go back over here and share. Is it share screen? Let's look at this. They said he was drunk. He was 6'1", 180 pounds. They don't know about his food, alcohol heavy, shorts only. And that's the Department of Marine Resources. Hold on, let's see what else is on here. Oh, man. Okay. Who's this? Oh, this is on Facebook. Okay. So this is the MSDMR request, SAR data related to Nolan Wells' disappearance. And so that time was at 6 Central Standard Time on 4th of July. So why did you send me this, Westfield? Okay, let's stop sharing that. Okay, I just saw it. So why did you send that? This case is a mess, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, you don't know what to believe. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest about this. Damn. But I still believe something happened to him. Okay. This is the other one that I was trying to show. Let me see what this one is. Oh, we already played that, so I don't have to do it now. It's just not coming to my damn Gmail. But I said that a long time ago. So they already said heavy, the Marine people said heavy alcohol. I don't know how they determined it. Maybe they smelled it on them. Who knows? Because how would they know that? Unless one of the kids told them that he was drinking a lot. Because remember, some of them said that he was hammered. One person said his speech was slurred and he was walking like he was drunk. But Katie never mentioned anything about him being sloppy drunk. So that's why all these different things these kids are saying, it's just not adding up. And I believe there are a lot of lies being told. I don't know if Katie is lying or not. I kind of believe her, but I'm not 100% sure about her either. I definitely not sure about these other kids either. I just feel like something more happening. Clearly, his parents do. Okay. Put aside the fakery that people are putting out, but I definitely believe, something transpired other than what they're trying to say regarding Nolan Wells online. And it's a damn shame. Oh, man. So anyway, we are getting ready to get out of here. But let me tell y'all before we get ready to leave, Diddy was in an altercation at the prison he's in, okay? I think he said he felt like he was being dissed or disrespected. And he got into an argument, which obviously led to a physical altercation. TMZ claimed he held his own, and as punishment, he was placed in solitary confinement. They don't know if he's still in solitary confinement, but that's what the punishment was. With him getting into this physical altercation, it could change his release date, make it a little bit longer. So, I guess we will find out about that eventually, probably sometime next week, if he will, if that affected his prison sentence. So he felt like he was being dissed, so he had to get into an altercation. At a certain age, it's time to grow up. Now, I don't know exactly what this other inmate did, but damn, if it's going to add days or months or weeks to his damn incarceration, I think I would have ignored the dude, unless he put his hands on him first, okay? You said they were all drinking high noons and such, okay. Right, that's what I said. That's crazy. He leaves Katie around 3, gets more sloppy with drinking. Later on, Katie did not want to speak ill of the online. I think he went back to that boat. Okay, like I said, after he left Katie. Katie didn't see him anymore either. And I think they went on that boat and got effed up. Okay? And not only with alcohol, but with other things. And they got, I don't know, something happened, in what's the name, the DRUGS messed them up. And then they just try to cover it. That's what I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe something like that happened. I don't know about the altercation, physical altercation. People say they did get into physical altercation. But you know what? If that autopsy comes back to say if that autopsy is legit, if the autopsy itself will be legit, but if they don't try to conceal anything, right, and they keep it legit, if that autopsy report comes back and it indicates that that spot on the back of his head came from somebody hitting him, then we know that he got into an altercation. Or if he had any weird markings on his body that indicates that. Because, you can get markings on your body anyway, when you are in the water or whatever the case is. But I think they can kind of tell, what those marks came from. Just like they can pretty much tell if he was unalive when he went in that water. And that's going to be a telltale thing, too, if he was unalive when he went in that water. Okay? And they do believe he was in that water for a while because I was reading that earlier. And I think his skin was pulling a little bit too. Because I was reading about that earlier. So he could have even fell out the boat too. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. All right, West Seal, we are getting ready to go anyway. You said nothing in Mississippi is legit. That's the problem. Mississippi, like I said, I got family members from there that still live there. My mom was there for a minute. And she left again, but yeah, she was there for a minute. And I know all about Mississippi. Trust me, I really do. I was born in Mississippi, so yeah, I know all about Mississippi and other southern states and stuff too. So it is what it is, you guys. We had a good conversation tonight. Thank you to everybody for being here. Thanks to Jermaine, West Still TV. Let's see what else. Jay, he probably went to bed. I don't blame him. That's what I'm going to do. Everybody in the bushes and everybody who watched this in the replay. Y'all make sure y'all check out my daily news reaction. I'm talking about Diddy and David Burke. Y'all already know that David Burke did his preliminary hearing this week. I don't know if it continues next week or not because I haven't checked it. And they uncovered some weird. Oh, thank you to Bronze too, huh? Thank you so much. They uncovered some more evidence. They uncovered evidence that allegedly Celeste was pregnant by David at the age of 13, I believe. 13. And he was 18 at the time. And they talked about it in a text message, and she basically did an abortion, okay? And David was acting all caring and everything. That's why I can't believe he did this to this girl if he did it. Because how you gonna be talking about you love somebody and all this other stuff, then you're gonna turn around and unalive this girl because she's threatening you, allegedly. Okay? Hey Tony, what's up? How? And then they uncovered some other stuff today. They said like a week after Celeste became missing, allegedly David did a text or a tweet saying DK, if it actually came from him. DK. And that was a week after Celeste became missing. They also believe that she was unalive sometime in April. So all that time he could have possibly had that girl, maybe, I don't know if he had her in the car, he could have wrapped up in plastic. Oh, okay, Jay. Wrapped up in plastic bags or something like that. He had like her head and her, let me get this right, her head and her torso, I believe, in one bag. Okay, and then her rest of her body parts in another bag or something similar like that. And then he had a bunch of air fresheners in his car in different areas to try to, mask the smell of the decaying body. They also say that Celeste's body was so it was in its advanced. Well, let me see, what did they say? They said she was decomposing a lot. Okay, that's why they could barely recognize her. And they also said they talked about how he possibly did this. Okay, he used the saw while he watched her bleed out. They said that could have taken anywhere from some minutes to up to an hour. That's crazy. You can't tell me this dude is not crazy. And then he's saying he's not guilty. Remember, this girl was only, I think she was 1/4. And I'm saying like that because YouTube be tripping out, okay? So yeah, when he unalived her. I'm trying to think what else did they say. They said a lot. They said there was blood in his Tesla. Okay. So I guess he tried to clean it up. But anytime you try to clean the blood, there's always some microscopic particles there. Okay. From splattering and things like that. So they did find blood, and I'm trying to think of the rest of the day. So I'm trying to memorize this all from my head, okay? This dude is psycho. I don't care what nobody say. I think they did give him a mental evaluation and stuff, but I still say he's nuts. You know, some people can be crazy and they can still pass those tests and everything. That's how they let people out of these mental hospitals thinking they're cool, and then they go out and start doing crazy shit again. Okay, because they done tricked everybody at the hospital. I know somebody who tricked people like that and crazy as hell, so I know it's true. Did you enjoy that shower, Jay? I gotta take a shower too tonight. Every night. I have to take a shower when I get off this live. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be itching and shit. This damn cat hair. I'm allergic to cat hair. And that's why I vacuum all the time and clean up all the time. But at nighttime, tonight I'm good. But usually at nighttime, I don't know. This cat come in this room and I just automatically start itching. So I'm glad she's not in here tonight and stuff. But yeah, I know you did, shoot. But he did a lot, you guys. He cut that girl's arms off, legs, the neck. He cut off one of her fingers to allegedly, okay, let me say allegedly. I think they had like matching tattoos, allegedly, okay? And he still got his tattoo. I don't know why he didn't take it off. You know, get the tattoo off his finger. But allegedly he cut her finger off, I guess so they wouldn't see her name, her tattoo matches his. Crazy. I was still trying to figure out why did he park that car right by his house? And why did he keep her body in the damn truck? If you're going to do a crime, you're supposed to think about it all the way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn, that's what makes me think something ain't right upstairs with him. Because you would think he would have taken her body somewhere and buried it all the way down in the ground, you know, and got that damn tattoo off his finger and everything. But I'm telling you, this kid is off because, I mean, damn, how can you do stuff like that and act like everything is normal? This dude parked the car right by his house and then went on tour. Did he realize that people would smell her body? It's like when an animal is unalive outside. I don't give a damn if you roll the windows up, put the little thing to let the air come inside your car, block that and everything. You still can smell those animals. Because like when something passes on, that smell that comes from the body and stuff, it radiates the whole entire area and beyond. So I don't know. Only a crazy person, in my opinion, could think they can keep a body in their car and use damn air fresheners to mask the smell and think they're going to get away with this and no one will smell the body. And then go on tour. You can tell he's immature and just a kid, and he's just a kid anyway. Because who would do this? And then just because this girl told him that she was going to tell people about the relationship, because I guess he was talking to other women and she obviously didn't like it and she wanted him to stop. So she started threatening him, allegedly. And so he's like, he didn't want his career to get messed up. So that's what he thought about doing, and he did it. Out of all the things he could have done, that's what he thought about doing. So he could have stopped seeing the girls and be devoted to her. He said, I think he wanted to get caught. I believe something's wrong with him. In a sick kind of way, I think he's enjoying this. The attention he's getting off on the press, explaining how gruesome this was. He's sick. I believe he's sick. I don't care what that mental evaluation stuff say. I don't even know if they made that public though. And so I'm assuming that he came back good. For all we know, he could be damn cray for real. He got to be. And in court, when they showed, in the hearing, I mean, when they showed the photos of the girl's body parts and the bags and stuff, they said he didn't even show no type of reaction, nothing. He just stood there. Just stood there with a cold stone face. I'm just trying to figure out how you stand there and you just saw this girl body parts. I'm thinking that the dude switched to his alter ego, just like in his song. And for all we know, he could have. And that's still part of some type of mental condition. And for the idiot, you know what I'm talking about, who said that people be online talking about medical stuff and they're not doctors. Well, you be online talking about legal stuff and you are not a damn lawyer. Okay? And you don't have to be a doctor to talk about medical stuff. Most intelligent people will pick up a medical book at one time or another to find out about their body. I hope they will. Okay? So you don't have to be a doctor to study medical things and to know some things about it. Why wouldn't you want to study that? That's why so many people get taken advantage of when they go to the hospital. You need to learn about yourself. So you don't have to be a doctor to talk about medical stuff. It's like you don't have to be a damn lawyer to talk about legal stuff. Just read and be able to comprehend. So the thing is, like I said, I think this dude is a damn nutcase because there's no way he could be normal. So I know that this preliminary hearing is a hearing to determine if they have enough evidence to go ahead and proceed further. I think they are going to be going to trial because there is no way there is not enough evidence to continue on. And I definitely believe he's going to be found guilty. His lawyer said he's not guilty of unaliving her. You know, the only reason why I can see them saying that is if she passed on from something else and then he got scared and went on and did the rest. But then that's not true because they said that he used a sharp object to ab her repeatedly. So I don't understand how they say he's not guilty unless he is mental. And that could be another reason why the attorney would say he is not guilty because it wouldn't, if he has different personalities or alter ego, they would say that person right there did this, and that's why they would say David is not guilty. And then he'll be, if they find him guilty still, then he'll probably go to one of those mental health places, for people who are like detained, but they still go to these mental health places to seek treatment. I don't know. I mean, shit, I can't wait to see the whole damn trial. And I'm definitely going to be covering it because, damn, I'm trying to figure out how are they saying he is not guilty unless they're using, the insanity plea because, like I said, he could have switched into his alter ego. And his alter ego may be bad, maybe an iller. And if he has an alter ego like that, he wouldn't know what that person would do because that's a separate person somewhat than he. Talking about the lawyer, shit. I don't know. When people are crazy, sometimes they get out of stuff. Let me ask this real quick before we get ready to leave. Oh my God. If someone has an alter ego who unalives someone, can you be charged with murder? Some people have used that and they failed with them, okay? And they say, yes, a mentally ill person can still be charged with murder, but the mental health condition can influence the court's decision. So you have like multiple. So the thing is that if he, just say if he does have like different personality, so then they would say not guilty by reason of insanity. They say if the alter that is in control at the time of the act meets the insanity test of the particular jurisdiction. So, because we don't know if they're using that. Maybe that's the reason why the lawyer is saying he's not guilty, because he may have switched to his alter ego. Just like in his music video, he played himself, and then he played himself having an alter ego in which he unalived himself and drug himself to his car to put himself in his trunk. So he could very well, his lawyer could very well be saying that he has an alter ego, and his alter ego, just like I said from the start, is the one who unalived Celeste Rivers, and this could be the reason why he said he's not guilty, and his lawyer is saying the same thing. And they definitely can use that as a defense, and then if they find that to be true, they can say not guilty by reason of insanity, and then he'll be sentenced to a mental institution or something. So it could happen like that. But something got to be wrong with him. We parked the car right next to the damn house, basically, and then go into it. Like he didn't know the car had the girl's body, and that's weird. Very strange. So I will be updating you guys on that too, along with Diddy stuff, and definitely Nolan, and then of course Carmelo Anthony, who's having a what is that called? You know, the hearing come up to determine if they're going to, if they can, but if they can recuse Judge Roach. Okay, so that's coming up on the 19th of August, I believe, and on the 20th of August. You said one of his personalities is guilty. I don't know how many he got. If he has any other personalities, I'm just guessing, because I'm trying to figure out why would they say he's not guilty. We can clearly see that he is, allegedly. All right. Anyway, y'all. Oh, one more thing. If you had Prime, okay, Prime, let me see. Hold on. It's Prime. Damn, all these notes and stuff, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Let me see, what did I put in? Okay, so if you had Prime, okay, Amazon Prime, they have a class action lawsuit, okay? Anyway, it's worth $2.5 billion. And the deadline to file that claim is approaching. So what you need to do, if you have Prime Amazon, okay, and you were impacted by the alleged deceptive methods, okay, they say you have days to file a claim to get part of that $1 billion settlement. So let's see. I don't know how much you would get, but you have until, let's see. So you had to sign up for Prime between June the 23rd, 2019 and June the 23rd, 2025. And you also had to have intentionally signed up with Amazon's Challenge Enrollment Flow or tried and failed to cancel your subscription. Further, you had to have used more than 3 Prime benefits like Prime Music or Prime Video, but fewer than 10 between June the 23rd, 2019 and June the 23rd, 2025. They say you don't have to verify either, okay, that you meet all these conditions. Instead, the FTC said Amazon would notify qualified customers who have not already received automatic refunds. And those claim notices were delivered to mailboxes or emails and postmarked in late January. And they said you would need that notice to file a claim. And you can go online via the settlement website, and you will have to enter the claim ID and PIN listed on that notice I just told you guys about. And they said you don't have to pay a fee, or you don't have to enter your social security number or anything, or your Amazon login. You just follow the instructions on the notification they send you and go from there. I don't know how much the check is. No, they tell you right here. So they say it caps at $51, but it could be less than $1. Why even send somebody a settlement that's a damn $1 or less than $1? So anyway, so if you had all of that, you may be getting a check for up to $51 from Prime Amazon. Okay? Okay. So anyway, you guys have a blessed night, a blessed weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday unless something major happens with Nolan Wells case. With Nolan Wells case. All right. Other than that, I'll see y'all on Monday night. Now, I will be doing my Country Lane reaction skits, obviously. The daily news reaction starts back on Tuesday. And my YouTube shorts still be up. And then my Dollar Tree haul will be on Sunday. All right? But this Night Owl Live stuff will be back to Monday. So you guys have a blessed weekend. And thank you guys for showing me support. Good night, y'all. Good night, Tony Dance, Jermaine, Jay, West Seal is already gone, in bronze. All right? And everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, leave a comment, and hype this video up. And if you want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $Shades2, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Other than that, y'all, we are getting ready to get out of here. So you guys have a blessed night and a blessed weekend. And again, thank you so much.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, 5 on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shades2, press replay. You thought I let game, back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shades2, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on the line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with shade. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. Shay's too. She back again. It's late night with Shay. Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's too. Press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's too. Press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Good night. Sweet dreams.